Ba 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 ba
Yep,
ba
that's the
ba
music.
ba 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 ba.
That's it. Nailed it.
I am expert
You are an expert.
musician.
Um,
Hi.
so wow, we're streaming again after only like what 2 days? We
Yeah.
streamed on Thursday, and here it is.
Our-
Or is today Sunday?
Yeah,
Okay, so like 2-3 days.
our consistency is
Great.
impeccable.
Real good stuff.
Yeah.
But basically, I did grind a little bit yesterday in the starting area because where we're at in the sphere grid right now, like leveling up our characters, a lot of characters are getting to the end of their paths because like the sphere grid kind of looks complicated, but it's not. It's very linear.
Paths.
Like in the way you do it originally, it's very linear. You kind of just go through your paths, and a lot of characters get to the end. So like Auron reached his end a little while ago, and I started taking Auron into Wakka's sphere grid. I just kind of like Wakka's sphere grid. It has like some good physical abilities, it seems like. So I took Auron going into Wakka's. Wakka's getting close to the end of his sphere grid. Riku reached the end of her sphere grid. Lulu, I'm taking a slight detour. And the thing is, I need a level 3 key sphere. And so I was going to try and grind for one because it's a rare drop from an enemy in here. But then I realized it's too far in, and I didn't want to go that far in, so I didn't do it. So I just grinded for a little bit. But I also looked up, we're going to get a level 3 key sphere in a chest in a minute. So that's cool.
Sick, bruh.
I also kind of just like doing a little bit of like grinding off camera in between streams so that we don't have to like just sit here and fight.
Yeah, because that's definitely like the hardest
Yeah.
for me. Is kind of just sitting around and watching. Oh, I got the notification that you're live on Twitch right now.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we don't have to like do every fight basically. What was I gonna say?
I have no idea.
Oh, but yeah, the game
The game.
I would say once you get to the end of the sphere grids, like there's a lot of good stuff at the end of sphere grids, and once you start kind of getting into other people's sphere grids, your characters just get really strong. And let's see. Haha, sucker. Your characters get really strong, and that's kind of nice because I don't know. There's gonna be some tough fights coming up because like both the next boss fights that are coming up fairly soon, they just have a lot of they have a lot of status effects, and they're like tricky boss fights. Like I think these like last three, like Seymour, and then these next couple boss fights, they'll just have a lot of really. Ochu dance is the worst. It's just like, hey, let me give your characters like all of the status effects. So
Except Curse.
yeah, also yeah, I know.
The only one it doesn't give you is
That one
Curse,
sucked.
and that one, yeah.
Yeah, because Wakka is now silenced and darked, and Lulu. The least
Dark.
nice thing is when they confuse your
Magic users.
Yeah, it's not that bad because it's like okay, well, at least they're not because they only use physical attacks. Like the magic users won't use their magic when confused, which is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, could you imagine if Lulu like came at Kamari with like a Firaga or something?
Yeah, exactly. Like that would be a pain in the ass. That's why Lulu has like 4 level ups unused on the sphere grid right now, is because where she is, like pretty soon I guess we'll get. I have a level 4 key sphere already, and I have plenty of level 2s, so we can get all
We
these
just
things.
needs that level 3 BB.
Yeah, and we're gonna get one in a chest pretty soon, and then Lulu will hop back up here, and she'll go here, and this is the end of her sphere grid. So that's Flare, which is like a really strong ending ability. And then once she learns Flare, I'll pretty much just teleport her to Yuna's sphere grid, and I'll teleport Yuna to pretty much like right here, essentially. And she'll work her way, and Yuna will work her way backwards. And Yuna's ultimate weapon is one of the easiest ones to get. So one of my favorite things is that like you can if you teleport Yuna right here, you can get Flare. And then, I know you can break this game like crazy, but this is one of the easiest things. Like, her ultimate weapon has 1 MP on it, so things cost 1 MP. You teach her Flare, which is an extremely strong move, and then you work her way backwards until she also gets here. Because that's the nice thing, once you've unlocked it, it's unlocked on the grid and anyone can get here. So then she can get double cast, and then Yuna can start double casting Flare for 1 MP each, so it costs her 2 MP and she can cast it twice, and it just does so much damage. So I remember on my first playthrough of the game, I got that, and I was just like, this is the best.
Cool beans.
It just gets really powerful. But yeah, this is the end of Yuna's Sphere Grid right here. Like, she's at the end of her. It's like her final ability, Holy, right there. Another ability that's great with double cast. So this is actually a damaging white magic ability for her.
Wowza.
So she can cast Holy on enemies, which is great for a lot of things.
I wonder if this is, like, pleasant to listen to up close.
Little clinky noises. Jamie's got a,
like, I really
a cocktail, a Jameson and ginger ale cocktail, and I've got my beer.
Your Modelo.
My Modelo.
But I really like the sound of, like, ice clinking in a glass. Like, that's a very satisfying sound to me.
I'd say it's a pretty decent sound. Oh, dude, he is so strong. It's probably just gonna kill Kamari. And he got it off before anything.
Well, go beans.
At least
He's asleep.
Yeah, that triple foul ability, which is everyone has like one ability at the end of their sphere grid.
That's like ultra powerful.
Wakka's is triple foul, that attack that inflicts like sleep, darkness, and something else. Yeah, that's the one. Auron has it before, funnily enough, before Wakka, but it's a great move. Like, I love using it if enemies aren't like immune to it. And it lasts a nice long time too. It's three turns of status conditions. Let's see. The thing is, if you hit him, it wakes him up immediately.
With a physical attack?
Yeah.
Oh. So Kamari's kind of... Or Kamari's not bust because you gave him,
Yeah, see, like, poison is fine, because it won't actually... it won't actually wake him up.
Hopefully that doesn't. No, that's fine.
I don't think black magic wakes him up either.
I have a major, like, I had a hangnail, and now it's gone, and now my hand hurts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like when it just rips that little bit there.
Yeah. It's like it goes a little too deep in, and it's like, ow. So I've been playing Animal Crossing.
Yes, you have been.
Today is March 29th, and it is 4:44 p.m. and there is a stringfish.
The stringfish.
The stringfish is kind of what I've been...
Hunt.
I'm going to talk about another game while you grind, because it's just like, it's going to keep my brain from pulling my phone out and looking at Instagram.
While I level through stuff.
Yeah, at least the music is beautiful in this section.
Yeah.
I must say. There's none of the, like, cheesy battle music. Which, like, I don't want to say the battle music's bad, but it's just...
Not a big fan of the battle theme.
But when you're listening to the battle theme in, like, grindy sections of the game, it's like, oof.
It's funny because it always struck me as weird here when I first got to this, because this is the only place in the game where suddenly you just... Oh, I didn't realize...
You don't hear?
Yeah, you don't have battle music.
Yeah.
It's just kind of unique in that regard. Because pretty much everywhere else that's a thing. But you're talking about your stringfish hunt.
Yes, my stringfish hunt. So, I am following a podcast that one of my coworkers and friend and his partner, his significant other, they're both doing a Animal Crossing podcast called The Villager's Voice.
Oh, the way you always say that. It's his girlfriend.
Yeah, but like they're also one of those people where like girlfriend doesn't.
I don't know. When
They've been together for
partner,
9 years.
I know, but I'm just saying when you say partner,
time.
it implies same gender. Like you say that and you confuse people when you say that
I
because
think that's also your
people
thing.
tend to because that's happened before. Is because you would describe me as your partner and people would assume you were gay.
But boyfriend and girlfriend does not have the same weight.
I know.
And so it doesn't make any sense. Like when you've been with someone, like I said, they've been together for like 9 years. Mm-hmm. So it's like they're not just boyfriend and girlfriend. Like it's not like a starting out thing. Like, it's very stable. They're life partners, if you will, which is why I use the word partner. Yeah, so like they do this podcast. That's what I was trying to get to.
How pretty it is.
They do this podcast called The Villager's Voice, and it's really cool.
We have you under surveillance.
David. Yeah, I don't know if you knew, David.
We're just
but
like, he's getting ready for a run. Go.
Yeah, like we actually wait until you have nothing else that you're doing other than running, and we're like, this is specifically the time we need to do it. Not when but we did stream when he was playing Overwatch. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, Villager's Voice. So I'm listening to this podcast and I'm part of the Discord and everything, and everybody's been talking the past couple of days about stringfish. Uh-huh. So it actually the way Animal Crossing works is it goes the game runs based on your live clock on your Switch. So, when you're fishing, certain fish can only be caught during certain months because that has to do with like weather stuff, and they try to sync it up with like real life like availability for finding these fish in fishable areas. So the month of March is ending in a couple days, and the game came out this month, so we only had 11 days, because I think it comes out, it came out on the 20th, so we only had 11 days, not even 11 full days, to get all of the rare catchables in the month of March.
Yes.
Before they cycle out in April.
The April ones.
So people have been kind of scrambling. One of which that I heard about was the sturgeon, and the other one was the stringfish. Now, Rachel called me last night and gave me the rundown of the steps required in order to do, in order to catch a stringfish, because she's had 4 different people successfully catch a stringfish with this method. I wish I wasn't such a trigger-happy fishing individual.
Because we saw you almost get one last night. Like the big old fish, like silhouette appeared.
Yeah.
And Jamie was like, "Woohoo!" and then just like reeled in way too fast. I was like, damn it.
So yeah, they like. And then the first time I was
I don't
still
even
on
give
the
a shit
phone.
about Animal Crossing, and I was still heartbroken. I was like, oh, fuck.
Well, Cole. I love you because you're like, my pain is your pain, and so you're like, I know that you really want this
feel
fish.
in other games,
Yeah.
where it's just like, oh, I was hunting for this Pokemon for a long time, and then I 1% chance, and then I knocked it out. Like, damn it.
Just sucks. So yeah, that's kind of like what my agenda is right now, and 4 p.m. is actually the start time for these fish to be catchable, and so we started like 15 minutes ago, and
then you're like, ah.
Yeah, but it's fine. I was so ready to catch it like maybe an hour ago, And I'm realizing that, like, while I was eating my popcorn and Cole's on the phone with, who's your dad, right?
Yeah, my dad called.
Yeah, so, like,
My
Cole's on
dad
the
is
phone.
very bored in quarantine, so he's like
He's calling
He's
Cole.
calling me more just to like talk. You know?
He's like, the only person I talk to is your mother, so I'm gonna call someone else. I bet he does
Yeah.
Dallin too.
Yeah. He's just getting bored in quarantine, I think.
Yeah, so I mean, my mom's been doing that. My mom's been texting me a lot more
yeah.
recently. And then on top of that, I've been,
Look at
so
that.
on top of
they
the...
met up. Arn and Waka are right here.
Hello,
It's the
sirs.
Same activation.
Hello, sirs. But yeah, so I've been trying to catch the stringfish because the sturgeon,
Also, whenever you're talking about it and you say the sturgeon, I always like want to break into that part from like Under the Sea where it's like the sturgeon and the ray under the waves they play all day or something like that. I don't know.
oh,
some reason,
I literally that never even crossed my mind.
from Under the Sea, because I'm like I'm like sturgeon doesn't come up very often in
Well,
everyday conversation. So when you hear it, like my only context for it is the song from
Is Under the Sea from
Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid. Cool. Well, anyways, those fish are the ones I'm hunting right now. And so I'm gonna go for another round. I was doing some...
After stream, it'll be hunting time.
It's hunting time! It's hunting season!
Warrior of the long road, name yourself.
I am the summoner Yuna.
I
have
am
come from the island
Superstar,
of the
Super Galactic President, Superstar McAwesome.
Eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled.
Ouch. That means you
Very
look
good.
pretty shit.
You have journeyed well.
Probably a decent time. Like usually we
Fun
stream for about 2 hours, so
Surely welcome your arrival.
we'll probably
Go
stream
to
for a
her
bit.
now, and bring your guardians with you. Go.
Yes.
Yes, you can go on a
Once
run.
I get my
run, basically.
ass kicked by the stupid keeper or Unalesca or whatever.
Yeah.
So see, now the music changes though. It's not like... So now we're entering... So I didn't even realize this, because this says it's like the Xanarkin Dome. It just hit me. This is the Blitzball Stadium.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until right now.
Nice.
Gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spirit of sin. What was that?
See?
Riku's so
David didn't
scared.
notice it either.
Oh my gosh!
This is the Blitzball Stadium.
Yeah!
Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yoken?
Nice camera.
Yeah, this camera's like fucking weird. And it's showing like all of the game's weird clipping shit.
Forever.
Because you remember we encountered these like fireflies before that like show the...
These are basically the souls dissipating, right?
Yeah, well, it's those little things that show like echoes of the past. They're kind of like those echo flowers in Undertale.
Mm-hmm. They're like memories.
So if you notice, there's like chests and stuff up here. Where I think in here is where we can start encountering the defenders or whatever we can farm. But we need to try and get up because yeah, this is it.
Does he drop the level 3 key sphere?
Yeah.
So sick!
These guys are strong though. They have a shit ton of health, I believe. Yeah, like 42,000.
Strong boy! Sorry, I'm just feeling weird right now. I'm also chugging my drink. But it only has one
I
shot
don't know
in
if we
it.
can dark this guy. Ooh, he's strong boy. Oh, we did dark him though. That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't know if we...
I mean, he has the darkness, like, aura
Yeah.
effect on him.
I kind of didn't notice. I was like, if that was just part of it or not.
Are you breaking him?
Apparently, Haymaker still counts because that hurt.
Ouch. How close are you?
I'll have to see when. I don't know how his.
Who's the
magic
person who
defense is.
can read his stats? Oh.
Halfway. Armor break, darkness.
Excuse me. Immune.
He's immune to what?
Whatever you did with Riku.
I don't know. It did damage, and I got a lunar curtain, so I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what it is that he was immune to.
Be careful. Do you just default to Firaga every time?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the first one that you can get to. I feel like beefy thing, because it's kind of not like
Big beefy thing.
Yeah.
That was a heckin' chonker.
So what I want is for my next attack to be Auron.
Let's go.
Do you want to check it out on your phone and see if it's cutting in and out for you?
It would. I feel like what we should do is check the. Do you mind if I check it on your phone?
Check what?
You should be able to see stream diagnostics on mobile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe.
Let's see.
You used to be able to, at least.
Yeah, it's not in my dashboard. Like, it says we're live, but I don't see any, like, stream diagnostics. But if we have to reset, we can if you want to, like, check it on yours.
David, let us know if it's still cutting in and out, or...
Said it seems good now. Let's see here.
What was cutting in and out? Like the audio, or like the video was buffering? It's possible just that like Twitch is seeing... Okay. It's possible that Twitch is just seeing a...
Wow. Dude, the dudes
A high
inside the
number
dome
of-
are beefy.
It's possible that we're just seeing a high number of people streaming, so it's possible that it's server related. Because I don't know if you know, but Twitch is a wonderful location to connect with your friends online
Yeah, right.
during a time like this. So that's probably part of the reason that we're doing streams so close to each other right now.
So this is cool. These guys are zombied. Kiraga, boom.
But Auron is also zombied.
Yeah. That was the nice thing I like about this game, though, is like status ailments end after battle. I love when like enemies are zombied and Yuna just suddenly becomes a massive damage dealer with her healing. Cause yeah, it's like status effects just go away at the end of battle, which is really nice. Like a lot of older Final Fantasies, that is not the case. Like you have to cure status effects, which is a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah, a lot of people are streaming right now on Twitch. I think we're actually seeing a surge.
10,000 kills, sick. Alright, so I realized, I thought my map was inaccurate, but I realized the map just doesn't show that little middle part of the... it doesn't show that little middle part where like the entry is. Oh, David asked, am I going to get Final Fantasy VII? Yeah, I'm totally going to get Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
I don't know if that'll be a game we stream, since we decided that our next stream game was going to be Jamie
playing The Witcher 3!
Witcher 3.
Which that game on this TV is going to look fucking tits.
I'm not like a... It's weird.
It's not a dumb question.
I don't have
There's
like
no
a huge
questions.
amount of like nostalgia per se for Final Fantasy VII, because I didn't play it as a kid. I actually played it in my 20s, like in the last I probably played it like 4 or 5 years ago. It was the first time I ever played it. I don't know why these guys always get preemptive on me and then they zombie me. God, people suck in here, man. But I did still really like the game. But it is, man, it is one of like the worst looking games ever. Like Super Nintendo games look so much better. Like trying to play Final Fantasy VII nowadays is brutal. Like I even have Final Fantasy IX, like the remaster of that or whatever, where it's just like some upgraded textures. Looks great. It's like at the end of the PlayStation 1's lifespan, but 7, man, boy, that game ugly. It is.
Ooh, buddy, it's ugly. Dead.
Just kills him. Bam. Oh yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, I'm gonna play the remake. I was just saying, like, I feel like
You just went on a rant about the original,
Well,
so
yeah,
he
yeah.
wasn't too sure that you understood
I was just
him.
saying, like, because you know, like, I feel like with remakes and stuff, like a lot of people have like this really vested entry, like, oh, you're gonna ruin my childhood and stuff.
Yes, Cole is going to be playing it.
So-
Oh, we might be on like a considerable delay now.
Okay.
That might be something that we have to consider
Yeah.
because we usually don't have issues with delay.
So yeah,
but-
I mean, like the new one looks beautiful and stuff. I'm basically just saying it's like I'm not going to be like offended by this game. I feel because I don't have like as heavy of like nostalgia for it, so I'm just totally stoked for it because I'm like, yeah, it was a really great game. I enjoyed the hell out of it, but it was ugly as shit.
yeah.
And like, and I'm really looking for it. The only thing that bums me out is that it's not the whole game. Like they're fleshing stuff out. It's basically just going to be like the first half of the game.
Why
So-
does that bother you? Because you can't replay the entire thing altogether?
Well, yeah, I mean, I just kind of want to play the game, so it's like the fact that, what's it called? The fact that the remake is just like half the game, it just kind of feels like, well, dang, like.
But what if it's good?
Nice.
What were you partaking in?
Got some sweet stream over. Jamie's got her Jameson ginger ale. I got my Modelo. Got
Yeah,
the stream
Jameson
beverage.
ginger ale's here. I have an Arizona green tea
Oh,
here,
that's
and I have
right.
water in this water bottle.
You got 3
I'm
stream
stacked.
beverages.
But Alicia also joined for a second, and then her internet is being wonky, so
What am I trying to
she's
do?
attempting. Weird. Heard this episode 1 will be just in Midgar, which is the first 3 hours of the
Yeah.
original game.
I mean, I guess if you went fast, I was like, because I thought Midgar was more on the level of maybe about like,
Midgar, is that how you pronounce it?
yeah,
Oh.
I think so. It's Midgar.
Midgar?
Midgar. I don't know if you enunciated it a bit more. It's
Yeah.
Midgar.
Midgar.
But
I literally just said Midgar like 2 seconds ago.
yeah, it's like they really are expanding it. It seems. It keeps doing that with these guys' attacks. I think that's kind of weird. Have you noticed
What?
that?
No.
The way it, like, usually it shows them attacking, but it's like weirdly when they attack, like the camera goes somewhere else and like the attack happens off screen.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's really bizarre. Oh, really? You don't have
You
a
don't
PS4?
have a PS4? I didn't know that.
What do you play Final Fantasy on? Are you still playing it on an OG PS2? Final Fantasy X, I mean, like, what are you playing that on? Because yeah, I'm like, I've noticed you like, you've definitely streamed that. I assumed you were playing it on PS4.
It's available on Steam.
Oh wow, so you've been playing it on
PC.
PC. Did not realize. I used to have a beefy gaming computer. I mean, I did, but it's a beefy gaming computer now that's like 9 years old. So I mean, it still runs like a decent amount of stuff. I'm just waiting. I just want the chest with the level 3 keister in it. It's coming up in like a minute.
Yeah, I don't know if Alicia's gonna be able to join us. Cause, okay, so internet talk real quick.
Yeah.
So like, with your internet provider, if you're paying for the cheapest possible plan with an internet provider, that's like maybe 2 devices with like really slow download speeds, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it really depends, because I feel like your speed overall is, you know, you pay for that, but it's like, I don't know how that affects like how many things you can use. Like, I'm not enough of a experience in networking, I guess.
Because I feel like from
Dual 1080s, that's good.
From like what I've been, what I've like been able to glean from like internet information, or like information about like internet servicing, is like the speed of your internet is dependent on like 3 different things. And it's basically like, you know, the first one is just general connection. The second is number of devices. And then the third one is like the kind of connection you're trying to establish. So like video streaming, like live streaming, for example, like this kind of like watching live streams is not easy for a lot of people to do with their internet if they have other people using multiple devices.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Because the thing
on the same internet.
Because I know that like watching a live stream is harder on your internet than watching a YouTube video, because YouTube videos can buffer. Who's this?
Mother, no! I don't want you to become a thing!
Oh, that's Seymour.
There's no other way. Use me and defeat sin. Only then will the people accept you. I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else! I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Yeah.
So they're like experiencing all of these like crazy
Memories of the past.
memories of people.
Yeah, so baby Seymour's mom decided to become, like I said, like that's the Aeon she created creates his anima, which is that creepy ass one.
Yeah.
And what was I gonna say? But yeah, you see, like I'm assuming, like I took that to mean like that when she says she doesn't have much time, it's almost like, well, she's going to sleep, but she's sick anyways. Like it's like she's gonna die. So, oh, here it is. Jay. Where is it? Like level 3 keys are coming up. Finally, I can unlock it with Lulu can use like 6 level ups that she has stored up. Looks like it's down there, I think. Oh, look. Hey, there they go.
What?
That's Jecht and
Oh.
Vraska and Auron. He's just like following me. He's like, fight me.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get that
Fight
key
me.
sphere first.
Hey, Vraska. You don't have to do this.
Thank you for your concern.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't.
You didn't say
Lord
much.
Vraska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die. You knew
I don't want to see you
this was to happen, my friend.
die.
Yes, but I cannot accept it.
care for me so, but I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Orin.
Yeah, temporarily.
I also like that Jack walks everywhere, like basically in shorts, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like shorts and like a pauldron.
Yep.
I get down there. Leave me alone, random summons right now. I'm not here for your shit. All these random encounters. Just trying to get this chest at the bottom of the thing here. There it is. Yes. Let's go.
There she is.
Get out of my way. Out of my way. Alicia made it. Her internet's holding it together.
Yay!
Heck yeah, let's go. Defense. I don't know why you'd use that one, but what is actually? Let's see what's here. Do I want these? Evasion, defense, defense. I think I have a good amount of level 2 spheres. I'm gonna get those ones. Double cast.
Oh my goodness.
When we went to the grocery store yesterday, they actually had a bit of toilet paper there. Luckily we were
Okay.
good through this time, and we didn't
Let's
need.
clarify.
They didn't have good toilet paper there.
They had Scott one ply, and I was like, I am not.
Was it one ply?
It was 100% one ply, and Scott toilet paper is sandpaper.
I was like, should we get some since they haven't? James
As
was like,
someone
hell no.
who has fucking used Scott toilet paper, it is like scrubbing your asshole with sandpaper. It's the worst. Damn, I'm so sorry, David. Yeah, one ply, 1,000 sheet. Yes. I am so sorry for your pain. That's just too bad, man. Because that stuff is not fun times.
Sick. That was like the full. Basically, I had just enough to get everything in this area. Now I can start backtracking, and then we can move Lulu up. But she just got like a lot stronger because we just got
6 levels.
4 defense, 4 defense, 4 magic defense. So we got 8 defense and 8 magic defense, and then evasion and agility each up by 4. And she got double cast.
Sick.
So finally, poor Lulu ain't gimped no more. Alright, what do we have? We still have more, Alright, yeah, we do have another save here. I don't need to go back or anything. Alright, check this out. Once it becomes her turn.
Dead.
I love knocking them out with life because it's just kind of delayed in a funny way. I also don't really get the point of like zombieing them. I guess it makes it so you can't heal them unless you use a holy water. But yeah. I don't know. So see, now you have to go to special, I think. Yeah, special, double cast. And then you can... Yeah, she can just cast twice. It's really cool. Like, how good is that, man?
Also, her freaking
so great
moves are like, she like reaches up and crosses her hands over her head, and then comes down and squeezes her boobs together, and that's how she casts spells.
Well, that's only 3rd level. Every level of skill has a different casting animation.
Well,
for
yeah,
her.
one of them she just has a
Yeah,
whoosh.
like it fires
Like an
just
arm
that.
whoosh.
Yeah, and then like second level spells and then third level spells. So she has like 3 different
me.
casting animations.
Excuse the burp.
Great titty magic, dude. That's how it works, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have the magic of the titties. We got Luxteer up here. Your boy, got my way a little debris.
Hey yo.
Is there anything over here?
Hey yo.
Nope.
Hiya. Here I am.
More memories.
Ahead?
Probably.
Here too, huh? Give me a break. I was expecting, you know, parades and fireworks.
You can ask for them after I defeat Sin.
Damn, Froska's looking like a jerk.
Dude, he's facing his death in the next, like, couple minutes, man. Things are gonna be brutal.
Yeah, it seems
I
like
guess
his
not
mind
couple of
made
minutes,
up.
because he goes... Because usually they fight Sin in the Comlands or wherever they go to fight Sin, but it's like they don't... you don't fight Sin here in Xanarkand. You get the final Aeon here in Xanarkand, and then you go fight Sin. Let's see.
Everybody's trying to convince Broska out of it.
So now... I believe we have the cloister in here.
Nah, brah. Don't do it. Nah, brah. What? Why are you laughing?
I just like your nah bra, don't do it.
My little song.
Yeah, your little song. Alright, so this is where you come in. Now you gotta tell me what to do. It's another cloister time. 'Cause this is
Cloister
like
time!
this one's like really short but also really long. So you have to like
Step on. There we go. Step on the green square near the entrance to activate the floor puzzle. The
Alright.
puzzle solution is displayed on the far wall. Refer to the screenshot to determine where to step. Okay.
So I wanna like light them up and
Careful. Don't move. Step on the correct white floor switch to activate each puzzle piece. Triggering an incorrect floor switch causes the puzzle to reset. So
now I wanna go here. Let me see it. What is
I don't know. It doesn't say anything about the like colors being. After you activate all the proper floor designs, the door to the chamber opens. 6
I think
pedestals.
it's just like it's just you have to
Step on the switches. Oh, it's upside down. Okay.
Yeah,
So
well, it shows it right here, I think, is what you want. So we want to
Yeah.
step on this one. Then this one.
the green one, yeah. We just have one left, which is the blue one, which is this one. So
Which one is it?
So it's the 2 down from the right hand side. That one right
Okay.
there. Yeah. Cool. I had no idea what that was trying to tell me.
Because it shows them up here, so I was just looking at this little, like, there's a diagram on the top of, like, the guidebook that
Yeah.
kind of just shows
That
you.
didn't communicate anything to
And
me.
I was
so.
like, okay, cool, gotcha.
Luckily, you've already played this game. So,
I don't remember this part.
I don't know. That was not what. That didn't communicate anything to me. I was
So
like,
what does it say to do now?
Okay, so after you activate all of the floor designs, the 6 pedestals, 3 on each side, push the northwest pedestal and a new puzzle solution is displayed.
Push this one.
Is that northwest? I don't know. Yeah, I would say that one.
Or are we just supposed to go up?
Oh. No?
Not up?
Oh, maybe. Oh, fuck, I don't even know. No, you're supposed to push the pedestal and then go into this room. To trigger it. Northwest. That's what northwest would be, right? Or would it be that one?
This would just be west, I feel like, and this would be like southwest.
Right.
Do I have to step on this? No, I don't know.
David, help.
What am I supposed to do?
It just says push the northwest pedestal. And a new puzzle solution is displayed. Enter the next room. And then you go into the next room.
It's weird because the screenshot, it shows Tidus like up here, like standing right in front of this thing. But I finished this first puzzle, and then the pedestals appear, and the guidebook says push the north. Oh, I have to press X.
Cool.
You've never had to do that before.
Okay, so that's the next one. So then we have the next pattern. Let's see it again. Can you see it? I hope. Okay. Oh, so it displays them here, actually. So go to the screen display and press X to make all the solutions appear. Oh, no, that's in the next room. You have to go to the next room.
Go up.
Yeah. So go up to the display. It's going to show them. Step on the floor switches to activate all the pieces shown in the screenshot.
Gotcha, so I want this one.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want... No, not that
Nope.
one. Yeah, that one.
Oh, yes. And then the one that goes right next to...
Then I want the blue one.
The red
up,
one on the...
Up here? No.
No. You want it right next to this red one.
That green one there? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want that green one. Then I want another green one that's vertical, which is down on the right side. Let's see, it is this one.
Yeah.
Then what else do I want? I have both greens, both reds, and I need both blues.
Yeah.
So the blues are on the left side. So one of
Yes. They're both right next to each other.
one of the
That
blues
one
is
and then
here.
the other one in the... Yeah, that one.
Did it!
Cool.
Alright, so that unlocked one of the glyphs. So basically...
So then yeah, so a symbol
just do it
appears.
again.
Yeah. And then this is solution... Oh yeah, do it again. For just the corner pedestals, not the middle ones.
Gotcha.
So go for the southwest pedestal next.
I need to actually use the restroom real
Nice.
quick. So I'm going to do a quick BRB. If you want to do it, you can totally try it if you want to.
Okay, maybe. Alicia. Could you, yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. Definitely a real person. Alrighty. Let me see if I can do this. Alrighty. I don't know how to control this game at all. But, let's see what's going on. Okay, so yellow 2, blue, multiple red, blue, and a green. That one. that one.
Did you beat the cloister already?
That
Oh,
one.
Super Josie
No,
went fast?
shush. You're confusing me. I've also never even touched this game,
Yeah.
so this is... I don't know how it, like, controls it all.
I mean, honestly, like, just walking around in this game is weirdly, like, slightly janky.
It is very janky.
Like, I feel like it's not super tight to where you expect it to go.
We had a bot come in.
Oh,
and
nice.
they were like, "Murr, murr, 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 murr." And I was like, Alicia. And she was like, got you.
Hit them with the hammer.
Yeah. And then this one.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Sick. Congratulations, you've done Final Fantasy.
I win.
Just reminds me of the Wand of Gamelon. I won!
I won. He is the Flowen, after all. Yeah. He was like, the totally real person said Cole has flow. Yeah.
Well, that's
The
flow.
message. I should have just saved them to, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was really weird. It was very obviously a bot. They were like, ooh, haha, cool. Your username, haha, has word in it, haha. It was like, that's very weird.
Man, it's getting more and more complex, huh?
Yep. Boop. Boop. Boop.
I always thought the cloisters of Trial in this game are very weird, just like conceptually, like as like an in-world thing, like where it's just like, oh, you know, we need you to defeat Sin. It's very important to us that you defeat Sin. We're just gonna set up some fun, you know, puzzles, like escape room style,
Yeah.
just to see if, you know, you're worthy of getting the... Like, you think they would just be like, dude, yeah, heck yeah, we'll give you the summon. Please defeat Sin.
Yeah,
But
right.
they're like, nah, like... I can't believe you're playing Final Fantasy X X2 HD.
Did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong?
I don't think so. Maybe you
Oh,
just
I
haven't
missed
done them all
one.
yet. Yeah, right. Like, there's an because you think like if someone did this puzzle and it got solved, like it would just be open. Like, is it magic? Does it just keep it going? You know, or there's the ghosts, like little ghosty guys show up and are like, all right, reset the puzzles. You
Yeah.
know, I know you put a destruction sphere and literally blew up that wall, but.
Yeah.
But we'll just, you know, we'll grab some mortar, we'll just some
reset.
bricks, we'll just fix that right up for
Yeah.
the next guy who comes through. But yeah, this next boss, not only does it have like a bunch of status effects, if I remember, like it also has this thing, so like you fight it on a platform that kind of looks like the glyphs in the center of the room right now, but it's huge, and basically you it's like positioning related, so you can use your turn to like move. And the thing is, like, he always hits, like, the 3 in front of him, so depending on how he's facing, like, you want to move out of his way, so you don't get hit.
I see.
Very epic. I always wonder what those bots are supposed to be for. Like, what are they doing? Are they just supposed to, like, get a link or something? So do we like? Did you complete it?
Yeah. After completing all 4 puzzles in a larger chamber, take the Kilika sphere from the left side of the screen display and return to the first chamber.
Nice.
Left? That side? This one?
Sure. Why not? Yes, take Kilika sphere.
I want to play it again.
Sure. Uh-oh, removing the Kilika sphere, turn the lights off.
Oh no! Okay, and then insert the Kilika sphere into the pedestal on the west side of the first chamber.
Oh, what are they gonna
West
say- Why are they gonna
side.
say west? How do you know it's the west? Like, I mean, it's like it's the left side, which if I'm facing north is west, but I don't know I'm facing north. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
it's just like,
Bruh.
I'm inside. I can't see where the sun is positioned.
Yeah, I know. The bots are so weird. And, like, whoever writes them, I'm like, do you speak English as a second language? Like, I don't know. It never feels like it's actually someone who... Where's the damn compass when you need it? Yes.
So I'm assuming
Correct. You take the Besaid sphere and put it into the east side. This causes the giant chasm to glow. Also, a new save sphere appears in the first chamber. Save your game and prepare to fight a boss. Boss boyo!
Alright, let's look at what old Dan Berlew says is the strat for this one. Oh, good noise. I like these noises too. Beep boop. Boop beep boop boop. Like, I don't know what it reminds me of, but...
Remember when that episode of SpongeBob when SpongeBob thought that Mr. Krabs was a robot because he was asking the radio DJ to, like, can you play that song that goes beep bop beep boo boo bop? And then SpongeBob walks in on a conversation where Mr. Krabs is like talking to the guy on the radio, and then for some weird reason the way that Mr. Krabs is like responding to this radio DJ while SpongeBob is overhearing him is like beep bop boo boo bop. Like he's I know, I'm sorry.
We're summoning more bots.
Yes. Beep boo boo bop. Boo boo bop.
Let's see, okay.
Indeed.
I don't know if we have anything like this, but it mentions specifically, like, at least on Arn, I hope.
Ooh.
It mentions specifically for this fight
Those
that
are
he
my
like
knuckles.
that he berserks your characters, so it's good to put on stuff. Oh wait, Dude, Stream Bracer has Berserk Ward. NHP +5. I'm already there. Great.
Bruh.
Fan freaking tastic. That's what I'm about. You can't see, but Jamie's busting some moves up in here. She's got some
Woohoo!
moves. How do you cure Berserk? In case I need to.
That's a David question.
Like is it like a calm down juice?
Calm down, Juice.
Zombie. Maybe just a remedy?
Same. He says remedy should do it.
Okay, yeah, we got plenty of remedies, so let's go, boyo.
Restroom break. I've been drinking lots of liquids.
Time to get my ass. I just remember not liking this boss fight a lot when I played this the first time. Like I remember thinking like the Unalesca boss fight was super cool, but I just remember having a hard time with this one. I think. I'll wait for Jamie to get back so she can see the dramatic reveal of... I don't even know what this thing is supposed to be. Like, does it have a face? Like, I always thought it kind of looked like a wasp. Like, it looks like it kind of has, like, a stinger or something. But also... I mean, I really don't know. It's called the Spectral Keeper. Yeah, don't really know what the deal is. So the strat for this one... it basically says move 2 characters to the circles behind the Spectral Keeper and leave 1 character in front with the highest HP to basically like tank the boss. It says otherwise it'll basically turn on the party and attack everyone. And Yeah, dragon bug. And then it says, yeah, so use Yuna, cast Protect on. So I'll probably have like Auron tank it from the front since he has the most HP. And then probably need to leave Yuna in for healing. And then like switch out Titus throughout the fight with other people to get everyone in for experience. It says glyph mines will form on the surface of the circles and their explosions mean certain death. Check the CTB window to determine when each mine will explode. Use the trigger command move to escape the explosion. Lots of moving around, lots of fun times. I also, David, I don't know if this is a pro strat or not, but I decided what I wanted to do with Riku on the sphere grid is I brought her back all the way to the beginning of her sphere grid since I had a decent number of return spheres, and I'm basically going to take her this way because it required a level 1, 2, and another level 1 sphere, and have her kind of go through Kamari's, like this bottom part of Kamari's sphere grid, and then take her and start her down Wakka's. I didn't really know what else to do with her, and I was looking up some things, and some people brought up different points, and I was like, some people were like, oh, take her, you can take her into Yuna's, or you can take her like wherever she ends up. But since I didn't have many level 3 key spheres, I'm like, well, I have plenty of level 1 and 2 and return spheres, and like bringing her down Wakka's just feels like it would give her like a balance of stuff. So I brought her, I'm bringing her this way. Because yeah, she got to the end of her path. And then I just plan, yeah, Wakka and Auron are basically going to switch. Like, Wakka is going to go down Auron's. Auron already is going down Wakka's. Titus, I'm probably going to make him go down Wakka's as well. And then Kamari has a ways to go since he's behind to finish out Lulu's. And then I'm going to have Lulu and Yuna switch places on the sphere grid so that basically they can both be black and white mages. That's my plan, basically, for the last little bit of this. Because I'll probably get Yuna's ultimate weapon before we fight Sin, just because I remember, at least in the first one, that it was pretty easy to get.
So, like, how are you feeling about Domino's for dinner?
We have a DiGiorno pizza. We could do that for dinner.
True.
Okay, so like literally we just walk up here.
Domino's, I can customize my pizza.
That's true. I mean, if you want to get some Domino's, man. So, like, what is this thing?
You're getting my opinion.
It's not delivery, it's the struggle. So, like, what is this thing?
It is
Dragon
a
bug, yeah.
serpent. Dragon? Holy fuck, look at those finger claws. Wait, what? Wait a second. Okay, alright.
Like, what are you like?
Gotta deconstruct. Wait a second.
What are we looking at here?
So yes, we have like serpent, seahorse kind of body structure for like the torso and the tail. Like, that's got seahorsey vibes. But then like, you go up to like the shoulders and it's got ripped ass fucking biceps, but they're so tiny. And then you have like forearms, and then like look at their hands.
See,
so there's like,
I guess it does have a face, but those are like horns down there, like on the top. So it's almost like you can't see its face because its horns are so huge.
Yes, because it has enormous
it's
like
a spectral
horns
keeper,
that also have fronds. So like, but the hands. Let's talk about the hands for the sec, because like it seems like the way this is there is 4 fingers. Or 3 fingers and a thumb. So there's 3 fingers and a thumb. It's like they're missing an index finger, basically. And they just have like their little thumb that's like hanging out. And then they have...
Damn.
I
should not have done that. I should have moved people first.
The middle and...
I thought that would turn him, and it did not.
You killed Yuna?
Yeah, I might already be fucked. Because the thing is, I know it counterattacks, but I thought it would turn towards Auron and it wouldn't hit Yuna. I thought it would only hit Auron and Titus, and then they would move out of the way.
Great work. Yeah, you're gonna have to start over. I don't know what to tell you. But okay, so like, it doesn't have, like, imagine, like, your last 3 fingers on your hand, not including your index finger. Like, imagine if your index finger was gone, and then you just have, like, a little nubby thumb with a huge claw coming out of it. And then, like, the middle and the ring finger fuse together down to maybe, like, the last knuckle of your... You have, like, a pinky finger, but it's, like, hardly even a finger. It's basically just a nail coming out of the finger. And then...
God, I need to move them.
And then the middle fingers are, like... Yeah, like, there's a nail coming out of the first one, and then there's, like, a knuckle. And then you have another, like, claw coming out of the second knuckle. Yes, 6 8-pack. The 8-pack is just really pushing this design over the edge. But yeah, it's got like a dragon head. I do not understand why the hands are so large. Like, that just seems like
I don't understand
someone went
anything
fucking
about this.
crazy.
I don't understand anything about this creature.
Well, it's
I
a
get it.
seahorse dragon.
When it looks down, I see its face more, and it makes more sense to me because I thought like it didn't have a head. But yeah, it is kind of seahorse-esque.
Yeah, it's like a seahorse with like fronds on their back, and then little wings that come out of other appendages. So it's like they have a weird, like, it's almost like they have a second shoulder. You know, they have like their shoulders that their hands are connected to, and then they have like alternate shoulders on their back. That the wings come out of. Which technically is how that would work. Oh my god, this is like what the team conversation is, like colonized commentary.
I'm so
is just
confused.
like this, it's just like us talking
Okay,
about
I am
the-
just fucking up. Like, left. I thought, fuck. Like, so apparently what you need, it doesn't matter which way you are, it's he's facing. So I thought, like, the way it described it, like, I thought it would counterattack. So I was moving Aaron behind him, but instead I'm just getting my people, like, fucked up. And now, I am not going to be able to do this. Alright. We are back, maybe?
Hi.
Basically, I just realized I was like, no, I had bumped that too badly, and so I was like, I want to redo that. So, I think...
So here we are.
You want this party very specifically organized, so I think what we want is we want Aaron to be the middle person in the party, so that when it starts, he's directly in front of it, so that Yuna and Titus can both move out of the way. So... Alright, and see you later.
Yeah, we'll see when you get if you come back.
So let's see here. I need to switch this formation up a little bit, like that, so that he's right in the middle. Because that, I think, was
Okay.
a problem too, so...
Okay, so can you just take a second and explain to me, like, what?
Yeah, so basically, he has a counterattack. So anytime you hit him, he's basically going to counterattack, and all of his attacks hit the 3 people who, like, hit the 3 circles that are in front of him.
Okay.
So, you don't want him to hit all 3 of your party every time he attacks.
Right.
That's a no bueno. So what you want to do instead is you want to have like 2 people behind him and 1 person in front of him. Mm-hmm. And that way you can just like kind of, and you want to use Aaron basically because he has the most like defense and health. So he's like the tankiest character.
Yeah.
So what we want to do here is we want to start by hasting everyone, and then we want to move. So now it's good because he's in the center, and they can just move 1 space each,
and they won't
get hit by stuff anymore. And then we'll
Okay.
kind of be set up. So you want to keep your people kind of spread in a triangle at all times,
Got it.
like that. So basically that's where I messed up, is like, and you can't, like, you can only move 1 space and you can't occupy 2 spaces at the same time, essentially.
Okay.
So what I want to do here is I want to move, and like moving doesn't take up a lot of your... Oh no, I can move anywhere, never mind. Last time I thought I couldn't because I was like pressing it,
Yeah.
and it like, but it's like again the direction is weird, so I can move anywhere.
I would put Yuna directly behind him then.
I remember last time like it was a good strategy to have it in a triangle. So honestly,
Okay.
it's really weird that Titus doesn't have another turn. Or actually, you know what I should have done? Crap. I guess Yuna will have another turn right away. I also don't know if he's immune to fire. Whatever. I was like, at least Yuna won't get hit here.
Cool.
And she can cure Titus.
Mm-hmm. He's silenced.
Titus is silenced?
No.
Oh, the bosses. Yeah, I don't know if the boss casts spells anyways, but it's just annoying that Titus doesn't have another turn before Auron has two, which is kind of weird. I think last time I tried to armor break him and that didn't work, so I'm going to power break him that time. A lot of times bosses are immune to most like status lowering effects.
Yeah.
This is a very hard fight because it's just the fact that he attacks everyone is just very difficult. Alright, so now I can move. And then, let's see, I'll bring Yuna back in to heal Auron. It's also weirdly, like, because of the background, it's hard for me to see the menus.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to read it because it's, like, white on this very, like, glowy background. Bring walking. Yeah, it says me into being dark, too. But yeah, see, so he counterattacks, so he just hits Auron every time. So that's kind of why you need to keep him protected and have,
I see.
but yeah, like even Auron just doesn't do that much damage.
Okay.
Ooh boy. Lucky. Okay, so now we have this glyph mine thing. So we need to move out of the way of those. Well, that sucked.
Oh, so it goes off immediately?
Apparently that one did.
And then if you have a dead character there, like, you have to revive them and move them, or...
I mean, I think once it's activated, it's over, but,
Okay.
yeah, this is gonna be hard. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, this is a struggle.
Even that didn't do a huge amount of damage. I think I'm going to go for a summon and start just like popping off overdrives on it. So I think we probably won't do actually maybe a super long stream day. I think we might just do this boss because the thing is like these bosses are back to back. It's like this and then Lady Unalesca like right after. But you're gonna want to go back out and get all your overdrives back up again.
Right.
But I feel like I'm kind of gonna just like unload for a bit with
After this?
no, just like I'm gonna like use overdrives on this fight. Like
right,
I'm
right.
kind of just gonna unload all the artillery on this guy because he is a tricky fight.
A tricky beach!
Because yeah, it's like pretty much like they'll use their overdrives and then like die, but hopefully their overdrives do a decent amount of damage.
Fingers crossed, right?
Like that. That's what I wanted.
He's not dead.
Yeah. The problem is, though, is that he will be in a second.
Oh.
Because they can't avoid glyph mines. Because he just, like, uses it on them and they can't avoid it. Because Aeons don't have the ability to move.
I see.
So, but he did a shit ton of damage, which was great.
Bahamut!
Oh, Yuna doesn't have her grand summon. That's kind of annoying. But that's fine, actually, because they're all
Can she
overdrive
summon
anyways.
again or no?
Yeah, I could.
I don't know. If that's
Also, he moved slightly,
worth
but...
doing.
Yeah, I mean, all my Aeons have their overdrive, so it's kind of like just pop in, use their overdrives, and pop out.
It's the Shiva lady!
I do, if these overdrives start doing too much damage, though, I will need to start bringing other people in to make sure that they get in to get experience.
Ah.
Yeah, I can see he'll glyph mine, and then I'll just get blown up. So they pretty much only get one turn.
Damn.
She was so cool looking, though.
I know.
Her hair is great. I don't know if he moved now, also.
He's in between Orin and...
So will he attack Yuna right now, is what I'm wondering?
I think so.
Because if that's the case, I might want to... not... So Riku's been in, right? Because I've used them out bed potions with her.
Yes.
Titus, Kamari, and Lulu haven't been in. Or no, Titus started the one
Yeah.
game in, so Lulu and Kamari.
Lulu and Kamari have not been in.
I don't know if attacking with magic causes them to counterattack. Yeah, like, there's no point in demming or... So let's see, I'm just gonna... Yeah, let's do that. I got 6 that time.
Yeah.
By going slower with it.
Going for cycles.
Yeah, but you didn't get hit this time. No, she didn't. Okay, perfect.
Oh. Yep.
Okay. This is alright, though. And it moved, so let's see.
It moved to Lulu.
Is Lulu berserked right now? I don't think she did get berserked. I don't know, actually.
I mean, it definitely hit her with the tail.
Yeah, I can't tell, like, is she glowing red? Alright, let's see here.
It doesn't really look like it. Because I would assume the red glow would look the same way the green does for a zombie and all that.
Yeah.
Why'd you move him into...
Because he needs to get there. Dang, why does Lulu not have her turn again for, like, fucking ever? Let's see here. Bring in Titus for a minute and haste her, because I need Lulu now to move. Okay, that's not bad. Because I need Lulu to move before I can attack again, basically.
But it's not going to be...
Attack Orin. Thank you. Wait, God, it's still not Lulu's turn. Shit.
No.
How's everyone's turn keep getting moved? I thought it was Lulu right after the boss.
No. Lulu's always been there.
Alright, I'll bring in Yuna again, and I will protect Lulu. Let's see. I want to make sure Orin actually still has Protect on. Haste. No, they're all just hasted. Let's protect Orin again. Because these things only last for like a certain number of turns. I'm just gonna skip my turn, honestly. Alright, now... Kamari hasn't been...
Correct.
Actually, let's leave it. I'm going, because Arn still needs to be cured. Yep, alright. Alright, we're in good shape. Good shape, I think.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill him right now.
I don't understand what's happening.
Or he has one more hit. I need to bring in... Oh, she got berserked, yeah. So the bad thing about getting berserked, okay, is this. So berserking causes you to physically attack.
They both missed it.
Yeah, that was good. It causes you to physically attack every time on your turn, which causes him to counterattack. So that's why being berserked is very bad. But I'm pretty sure he's dead, so...
he has like 200 health left or something.
Yeah.
There it is. There it goes.
Heck yeah, man. That basically those overdrives were the question. Like Bahamut did like 20,000, and then Shiva came in and did 10. So it's like he had 50,000 health, and they did over half of it with those overdrives.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you, Liz, for your support in this troubling time.
Yeah.
Of difficult bosses and
in Final Fantasy.
Oh man, that was a tricky one. I need to close the blinds though, because it's like hella sunny on the TV right now.
Oh. Getting that glare though. Cole, you got that flow.
I got that flow.
You got that flow.
Ooh.
Yes.
I love watching Jamie Cole play Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, you definitely spelled that tasty.
Fantasty X.
Final Fantasty.
Oh, it is Final Fantasty. I love
I was like, I'm pretty sure that says Fantasty.
Maybe it's coming from here, actually, because I was like, dang, I closed those blinds and there's still...
Yeah, it's that one.
There's still... Gosh darn...
Sir Orin! She's like, don't leave me! BuzzFeed Fantasty.
So I believe
I can do the GB thing. I can do the finger fluttering GB thing.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Dude, you can do it. I can't. I guess I can. Like.
Yeah, you totally can.
Yeah. Let's see. So I think we can talk to Unalesca before fighting her, because it says follow the party into the bowels of the temple. After meeting Lady Unalesca, record your game at the save sphere near the elevator. It's time for another battle, this time in 3 stages.
Did you see how Tasty made a 4-layer pie? It was like a layer of pizza, a layer of chicken, a layer of spinach dip, and a layer of cookie dough. Ew,
what,
that
cookie
sounds
dough?
fucking nasty.
I was like, that could have been good up until the point of cookie dough with those other things.
So I'm gonna look at Domino's.
You're so funny.
I'm sorry, but I'm not, even a little bit. Domino's Pizza, baby.
This isn't a faith. It's just an empty statue.
That statue lost its power as a faith long ago. It is Lord Zeon, the first faith of the final summoning.
Is it Domino's
What you
Pizza
see
USA?
before you is all that remains of him.
So that's Lord
Lord
Zeon.
Zeon is... his soul is gone.
Oh.
Gone?
You mean there is no final Aeon?
But fear not. Lady Unalesca will show you the path. The final Aeon will be yours. The Summoner and the final Aeon will join powers. Go to her now.
Oh, he's dead too.
Inside,
Yeah.
the lady awaits.
They all dead. Everybody's dead.
Yuna, wait! Auron, you knew this was gonna happen, didn't you?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us?
If I had told you the truth, would that really have stopped you from coming? Yuna.
I'm not going back.
Kimahri knows.
Kimahri knows.
Kimahri goes first. Yuna is safe. Kimahri protect.
See? I love him. I love him.
Someone's coming!
Lady Yunalesca, the First Lady of Yevon.
Welcome to Xanadu.
Look at that butt
I
plus.
congratulate you, Summoner. You have completed your pilgrimage.
She's got some
I will now bestow you with that
fucking
which you seek.
dong 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 dong.
The final summoning will be yours. Now, choose. You must choose the one whom I will change to become the faith of the final summoning. There must be a bond between Chosen and Summoner, for that is what the final summoning embodies. The bond between husband and wife, mother and child, or between friends. If that bond is strong enough, its light will conquer sin. 1,000 years ago, I chose my husband Zeon as my faith. Our bond was true, and I obtained the final Aeon. There is nothing to fear.
Savage.
You will soon be freed of worry and pain. For once you call forth the final Aeon, your life will end. Death is the ultimate and final liberation. Your father, Braska,
crazy.
chose this path.
It is not too late. Let us turn back.
If I turn back, who will defeat Sin? Would you have some other summoner and his guardians go through this?
But, my lord, there must be another way.
Yeah, if you're really Josie, you can slide down the stairs.
Now. Fine. Make me the faith. I've been doing some thinking. My dream is back in the other Xanarkand. I wanted to make that runt into a star blitz player.
Calls his own
Show
son a
him
runt.
the view from the top, you know. But now I know there's no way home for me. I'm never gonna see him again. My dream's never gonna come true. So make me the faith. I'll fight Sin with you, Braska. Then maybe my life will have meaning, you know? Don't do this, Jecht. If you live, there may be another way. We'll think of something, I know. Believe me, I thought this through. Besides, I ain't getting any younger, so I might as well make myself useful.
Jecht?
What? You're not gonna try to
sad.
stop me,
Oh,
too?
Alicia. Coming in with them
Sorry.
sweet lyrics.
Thank you.
Braska still has to fight Sin, Auron. Guard him well. Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
Lord Braska,
This probably doesn't make any
Jecht.
sense to Alicia at all.
What do you want now?
Sin always comes back. It comes back after the calm.
Look at his sweet
Every
ponytail.
time.
I know.
The cycle will
dope.
continue and your deaths will mean nothing.
But there's always a chance it won't come back this time.
Nope.
It's worth trying.
I understand what
That's
you're
good.
saying, Auron. I'll find a way to break the cycle.
You have a plan?
Checked?
Trust me, I'll think of something.
I mean, he does. He thinks of my son can do it.
And the cycle went on.
And it didn't work,
Yeah.
basically.
Break it.
But how? What, you got a plan now?
If one of us has to become a faith, I volunteer.
Me too, Yuna.
That still won't change anything, you know? You'd bring the calm, and then what? That won't break the cycle.
Listen. You want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah? That is just not gonna happen, brother, you know?
If you want everything, you'll end up with nothing.
But I want everything.
Now you're being childish.
I give up. So what would an adult do then? They know they can just throw away a summoner, then they can do whatever they like. You're right. I might not even have a chance. But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go. And what Orin said about there being a way, I think it's true.
You'll think of something?
Yes,
Their voice acting is just so
Something.
bad.
she's got to know something.
You really think she'll help you?
No.
I don't know.
Oh
But I
no, she
have
will
to
super
try.
try and kill you.
This is my story.
She is terrifying.
It'll go the
looking.
way I want it,
She's not a sexy lady.
or
for
I'll
sure.
end it here.
She is a fiend.
Wait. You say it's your story, but it's my story too, you know? It would be so easy to let my fate just carry me away, following the same path my whole life through. But I know I can't. What I do with no regrets.
Hoo boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
So now we're going back out. We're not running through because yeah, once you go through there, there's more cutscene with Lady Unalesca, and then you have to fight Lady Unalesca.
So is this? Do you kind of want to stop here then?
Yeah, that's kind of where I think we're going to end up calling it, because also we need to like do some recharging of overdrives and stuff before the Lady Unalesca fight. So I think that is where we'll stop for right now, and we might end up not, since we're not going as long this time, we might end up having like 2 more sessions even still after this, because like I said, there's after you beat her, there's the airship, and then after this you can go straight on to Sin, but there's some side stuff that I do in between. So I think we'll call it.
All right.
I can do some leveling and what's it called, and
Yeah, grinding away.
yeah,
Getting your overdrives
get those
back up.
overdrives back up so that we're ready to fight her.
Yeah.
Alrighty, thanks for hanging out, Luce.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. And I'm bummed that David wasn't able to pop back in for like the last little bit,
The
but
sweet Unalesca stuff.
that's okay.
and Beating them. Alrighty, see you later.
Adios.